Hello everyone, welcome to Selangor Human Resource Development Center or HRDC in short. What you guys are about to see next are a series of webinar sessions on various topics that we at SHRDC previously organized. We hope you will be able to enjoy and learn a couple of things from this webinar session today.
Okay, without further ado, I would like to introduce our speaker for today. So our speaker is Dr. Syarifah Norfadzila. She will be discussing on IT side and with the subtopic of career pathway in data science. So basically, Dr. Syarifah Norfadzila is our IT manager in SHRDC. She has a doctorate, PhD in computer science and information technology, health informatics. And her background is the data science and big data analytic program for financial institution and also the MNC's company. So I think Dr. Zila, I will stop sharing my screen so that you can start sharing yours.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm Zila. At the moment, I manage IT program at SHRDC for almost I think for about 4 years. I've been with SHRDC managing the IT program. So besides the data analytics, we also have programming training program for especially for fresh graduates. Okay, so this is the second sessions that I have, the TT session. Before this, I think last month, end of last month, we had sessions just to share about the certifications that is available for those that want to get certified in data science. And for today, I will be discussing more on the career career pathway for those that are interested to get or to involve in data science field. Okay, so before we start, I would like to get to know you a little bit, your positions, current positions. Either you are students, university students, or fresh graduates, or current workers. Okay, so I'm going to share this at the chat. Chat over here. I have shared a link. Okay, please connect to. Please click on that link. Menti.com. Okay. Let me just share my screen. Okay. So here at the chat session over here, there is a link for Menti website. Okay, so please click on that, and it will bring you to the site. Okay. So I just want to get to know what are your current positions. Either you are students, if you are students, degree students, diploma students, you just write it down over here. Okay, if you are fresh graduates, or let's say if you are currently working, I would like to get your feedback. Okay, so I'm going to give about 1 minute for you to respond. Okay, just to get to know the background of the participants. Okay, before I start. Okay. So most of you are fresh graduates, okay, student, and some are SPM leaver, and some are current worker. Okay, so some of you are apprenticeship, joining apprenticeship program. Okay. Okay, so most of you are fresh graduates over here. That's really good, and also students. So this session today is more on sharing, on what are the available career that you can explore, or that you can expect in data science. If you are interested to involve in data science field. Okay. So basically, let me just share my slide over here. Okay. So our agenda for today is discussing about the pathway. So I have three over here: data scientist, data engineer, data analyst, and the session will be followed by the Q&A and also a quiz. Yeah. So for our TT session, we have a voucher. Yeah, a voucher for those that involve in answer our quiz. There is a chance for you to win a voucher. Okay, I think they will announce by the end of this month, because we have a series of TT session every week. So they will collect all the marks or results from each of the sessions, and by the end of the month, I think they will announce who are the winner of the session. I think it's a voucher of 100 ringgit. Yeah, okay. So please.
Yeah, Dr. Sila, let
Yeah.
me add some information.
Yeah.
We will have a weekly e-wallet touch and go for one winner for weekly. It is weekly. So there are some terms that the participant have to fulfill. Make sure that the participant is actually participate in the quiz participation, and also we look at into your punctuality. And you have to like and follow our social media channels, and you can actually invite your friend to join our session next time. So these are some of the terms that they have to fulfill in order to be a winner. So wait for it until the Q&A session, quiz session later.
Quiz session, okay. Just a simple questions about the things that I will talk about today. Okay. Okay. So if let's say if you have any questions, you don't even have to wait until the Q&A. You can always unmute your mic and ask questions. Yeah. Okay. So okay, so these are the things that I'm going to talk about. Okay, so for data science, okay, for those that is not familiar with what is data science, even if you heard about this term over and over again, it's quite popular nowadays. Yeah, a lot of opportunities in data science, many job availability in this field. Okay, and I'm going to just explain a little bit about data science. Okay, so basically data science is a field that is combined, yeah, by a few different fields. Okay, one of them is computer science, and then we have mathematics and statistics, and also business. Yeah, so these three main field is a combinations of what is data science. Okay, I will explain further later on. You can see why there are these three fields that make up data science area. Okay, so for this career pathway, I will share about three possible career pathway that those in data science have. Okay, so basically we have data scientists, data analyst, and also data engineer. Okay, so for all these three career pathway, it all started with junior position. Okay, so you can work up in your careers, to senior data scientist, senior data analyst, senior data engineer, and after that you can become the principal in your own field. Let's say in data science, or in data analyst, or in data engineering. Okay, you can reach further on the top of the career pyramid. You can either become a specialist in that field, or to get involved in the management. So this is the overview of the career path in data science. Okay, so I will discuss further for each of these three positions. Okay, I will talk about the competencies, what are the essential skills, and also tools that they use, and what are the certifications that you can get. Okay, and by this, I hope to share this information, and also make you aware of the possible career path in data science. Okay. Okay. For data science, let's say if you are current students or SPM leavers, if you are interested to to get involved in this area. Okay, either you can go for the three field that I mentioned before. It's either business intelligence. Yeah, you can go to computer science, and also for statistics and mathematics. Yeah, let's say if you're fresh graduates from SPM or diploma, and considering career in data science, these are the three field that you can join and develop yourself to get fundamentals before you can graduate and get degree or certifications in data science field. Okay, so for the first one that I'm going to share is data scientist. Yeah, okay, the name seems quite big. Yeah, scientist. Okay, basically this data scientist is a people. Yeah, people that have skills or understandings in business problem. Yeah, okay, so they understand what are the business needs and what are the problem that they are facing, and what kind of data that is required for the industry or for the team. Yeah, to solve. Yeah, okay, so they are dealing um, with with the problems, yeah, that the company face, and they manage the project as a whole. Yeah, for data science project, for let's say for a company or for organizations. Okay. So these are the job descriptions of data science. Okay, so basically they use analytical techniques and also data skills technique to develop analytical models. Yeah, and also they involved in data analysis. Okay, so basically they need skills, or they need to prepare themselves with data analytics methods, yeah, for them to be able to integrate or prepare data. Okay, and for data scientists, they need to model as well. What are the possible model or algorithm that is that can be used to solve, yeah, the problem that the business face. Okay, so they are familiar with the machine learning algorithm or any other statistical algorithm that can help them to create a model, yeah, a model that can help them to solve a problem of the business. Okay, okay. So these are the competencies, yeah, that data scientists must have. Okay, so they need to have knowledge, yeah, in hypothesis forming and testing. Okay, so hypothesis is something that you formulate, yeah, to test or to get answers to the problem that you have. Okay, so data scientists must have these skills, these competencies, and apart than that, they need to have skills in visualizations as well. Okay, visualizations here meaning that they must be able to get the data. Okay, data is okay, if you are familiar with like Excel or database access, so usually we will keep data in this format. Okay, so to be able to present this data in a meaningful way. Okay, so if let's say if you have a data sets in Excel or Access, it doesn't really give you any meaning. Yeah, okay, so what you can do is to analyze and also visualize the data, so you are able to present it, yeah, in a meaningful way to anyone, to your management, to your team, yeah, to make it to make it presentable and also understandable, yeah, for other people. Okay, and for data scientists as well, that they must be able to do programming. Okay, that's why I've mentioned before, programming is one of the field that contribute to this data science field. Okay, so that they must be able to write code, yeah, write a little bit of coding. Okay, it's not hard, yeah, to learn. Yeah, let's say if you are in other field like business or in statistics, in mathematics, to learn this coding is not difficult. Yeah, it's a must actually. Okay, so if you are in a different field, not in computer science, no need to worry. If you're interested, you can always learn on how to code. Yeah, okay. Okay. Data science as well need to be able, data scientists also need to be able to clean the data, okay? Clean the data, transform the data, and then must be able to work with databases, for example, Access or MySQL, Microsoft SQL, and other databases that organization use. So they must be able to work with database, okay? And they need to know also the tools, yeah, required for big data platform, and also other platform to access the data. Okay, and the most important thing about the data scientist is they need to know about the model, yeah, okay, because they are the one that understand the business problem and create model, statistical model, or model that can be used or that can be tested to find problem to the solutions that the company face, yeah, okay. And basically these data scientists, when they have project in organizations, they are the one that monitor the project from the beginning until the end, okay. Okay. So these are the skills required for those that want to become a data scientist, okay. For programming, they need to know Python, okay. Python for data science. Actually, Python can be used for programming in for IoT systems and other things. And Python also have libraries or packages that is specified for data science, yeah, data analysis. So they need to have skills in this, yeah, in this Python programming, in R also, R programming, and other things like these packages like Pandas, TensorFlow, Scikit, NumPy. All of these are the packages that available under this under these programming languages. Okay, and beside programming, they need to have understanding in statistics as well, in machine learning. Okay, in machine learning and AI, and besides that, they need to have knowledge in database as well, database management, how to do queries in database, how to do the SQL queries, yeah, to the database. So these are the things that they need to have to become a data scientist. Okay, and nowadays we cannot run from cloud technology. Okay, so the example of the cloud technology that we have, yeah, we have Microsoft Azure, AWS, and also Google. These are some of the examples. So basically, corporations, especially big corporations, they use these cloud technologies. So these are the things that data scientists have to develop their skills on, yeah, okay. And another skills that is required is visualizations, okay. This is once they get the results of the data that they have to present it to their management or their stakeholder, yeah, okay. So by using this visualizations tool, they can come up with a presentable graph, yeah, graph charts and things like that. So in this way, it is more presentable, and it is easier to understand, yeah, for other people that is not in the that is not in the data science field. Okay, so these are the skills required. And okay, these are the certifications that is available for those that want to become a data scientist. Okay, I think okay, the journey might be quite long, yeah, for someone that is let's say graduating or fresh graduates that want to become a data scientist. Maybe you are a graduate in statistics or computer science. Maybe you can start with open courses, online courses that is available, like from Coursera, okay, data science program. And also other free courses that available online. You can go for that first, just to get yourself familiar with what are the things that is needed to become a data scientist. Develop your programming skills, and also how to do visualizations and how to develop model and things like that. Okay, so you can start with free online courses, and after that, once you are confident, you can go for a specific certifications. Okay, so for certifications, there are options. You can go for those platform based certifications, and also vendor free certifications. Okay, for example, over here I have listed few certifications. Okay, you can see from Microsoft, there is Microsoft Azure Data Scientist, and then Microsoft Professional Program in Data Science. Okay, and we also have a few other vendor that have their own certifications program. For example, SAS, and then we have Huawei, Cloudera, AWS, Watson, IBM Watson, Dell, so many other platform based certifications. Okay, and let's say if you want to go for vendor free certifications, you can go for the this one, certified analytics professionals. This is vendor neutral certifications. Okay, and this one as well, senior data scientist and also principal data scientist. These are the vendor neutral, but I think for this program, it requires you to have experiences. Okay, so basically for those that want to develop their career in data science, they can go by stages. So one in like, let's say you can have a target like for the first year, you can just go for the fundamental courses. Second year, you go for some certificate, and throughout your career, maybe you go for a few certifications to develop yourself. So you can go from junior data scientist up to the principal, and after that you can become specialist in your area. Okay, so I can say that to become a specialist, you can take about 7 to 10 years. Okay, for someone to be able to become a specialist in this area. Okay. Okay, so this is the pathway of the data scientist. Okay, so as a start, let's say you are a graduate in let's say a computer science, or in businesses, or maybe in statistics. You want to go into this pathway, into this data scientist pathway. You can start to have certification program first. Okay, go for online, and then go for the free one, and then you can go for the paid certifications. Okay, so how do you know what kind of certificate that you need? Okay, for me, I think you should go to the, let's say you applied for a job, and there's a job descriptions, right? Okay, they will share on what kind of certifications or skills that you require. So based on that, you target to enhance your skill in this area, and before you join, or before you apply for the job in this field. Okay, so you can start as a junior data scientist, and once you gain experiences, and you get yourself with more certifications, you can climb up the ladder and up to become a senior data scientist, a principal data scientist, and after that a specialist in this area. Okay, so this is the first one, data scientist. Any questions so far? If you have any questions, you just can unmute your mic and just ask questions, okay? The second pathway for those that are interested in data science, you can become a data engineer. Okay, data engineer job is a little bit different from data scientist. So for data scientists, they are dealing with the problem, finding problem, implementing models, implementing the analysis, and also presenting the data, the results. Okay, for data engineer, they are mostly working with the data itself. Yeah, they are like architect. Okay, so they are the one that finding the source of data. Yeah? Okay, so basically, for example, for big companies, the data can come from various sources. Okay, they might have different systems, different databases, and also different locations and many things. Yeah. Okay, so the job of this data engineer is to find this data, to consolidate this data, and also to translate this data to become something that is workable for data scientists and data analysts to work on. Okay, so basically they involved in the first process of the data acquisitions itself. Okay, so for this data engineer, they will be focusing on the data collection, processing, and also warehousing. Okay, okay, they should be able to do coding as well. Okay, coding, especially queries on database, and also they need to be able to develop infrastructure and tools. Yeah, to get the data, to give the data to people that need it. For example, data scientists and also data analysts that require the data, they must be able to build a system that that can provide the required data to these people. Okay. So, these are the competencies of the data engineer. Okay, they must be able to find the data sources. Okay, they need to understand the workflow of the businesses itself. Yeah, okay, so by that they can identify where is the data sources and how to get it. Okay, because data can be in many forms. Structured data, unstructured data, so they are the one that consolidate the data, so it become something that is workable, that can be analyzed and also that can be visualized later on. Okay. Okay, so this data engineer, the most I think important thing that they need to do is to extract the data, to transform the data, and to load the data. This is called the ETL processes. Okay, this is the main processes that this data engineer have to do. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this data engineer need to work, not only with data sources from like database. They need to also work with live data, streaming data. For example, if the data came from like sensors or from systems, the data came, let's say, from sensors. When it read, when the sensors, for example, sensors for maybe for example, I can give maybe like for soil soil conditions. Okay, so maybe these sensors can stream data about the soil conditions for every like 30 minutes. Okay, or maybe 15 minutes. So this data engineer must be able to work with this kind of data. It's not a static data, not data that resides in database. It's real-time data, so they must be able to work with this kind of data as well. Okay, as I mentioned, they need to be able to set up the ecosystem to make it accessible for other people to work with the data later on. Okay. Okay, we move to the next one. This is the skills, yeah. Similar to data scientists, they need to have skills in programming as well, in Python, in Java. And the most important skills that they need to have is in database, yeah, to perform queries on the database, relational database, not relational database. If you are more interested in this career pathway as data engineer, maybe you can consider to take, let's say in computer science, you can go for the database specialization, yeah. Okay, if you're more interested to work with data, so this is something that you can choose, yeah, for your higher degree. Okay. Okay, they must be able to have skills or learn, yeah, about the cloud technologies as well, and the data warehousing. Okay, where people keep big data. For example, we have Hadoop, we have Hive, Peak, and other things. Yeah. Okay. Data engineer also need to have a basic machine learning familiarity. Okay, it's just basic, not like a data scientist and also data analyst. They need to perform the analysis to the data. The engineer doesn't have to do that work. It's more on the getting the data, store the data. Yeah? So they just need a basic knowledge in machine learning and also in statistics. Okay. Okay. So we move to the next one. Okay, so these are the certifications that is available for data engineer. Okay, for these ETL processes, yeah, extract, transformation, and load processes. So these are the certifications. This you can see similar, yeah, to data scientists that I have shown, but this one is focusing more on data engineering. So we have vendor like Microsoft, Google, IBM, and then we have what else? Hortonworks, MongoDB. Yeah, MongoDB is for the database. And we have DataCamp, Python, and also for the vendor neutral, we have the senior big data engineer and also associate big data engineer, yeah, certifications available for those that interested to develop their career as a data engineer. Okay, so if you're interested, you can explore further, yeah, on the availability of these certifications. Yeah, I think some are free, online free, yeah, or online free certifications, and some are paid certifications that you can consider if you are interested. Okay. So this is the pathway, yeah, for the data engineer. Okay, started as a junior position, and then you go for the senior position. After a few years, you can become a principal data engineer or a data architect. Okay, and can choose either to become a specialist or in the management later on. Yeah, so this is the common career pathway for those in data engineering. Okay, data engineer. Okay, I hope it's clear enough. Do you have any questions? Have any questions, you can just ask. Okay. Okay, so the last one is data analyst, yeah, for another possibilities, yeah, if you want to get involved in data science field. Okay, this is another options that you can consider. Data analyst. Okay, actually this data analyst work is more into analyzing the data, yeah. Okay, okay, for example, you have a team, yeah, of data science team that work for an organization or a company. Okay, in that team you have data scientists, and then you have data engineer, data analyst. Maybe you have project manager and other positions as well. Yeah. Okay. So basically, data engineer will get the data, pass it to data scientists and also data analysts. And data scientists, their work is to understand the problem, as I have mentioned, understand the problem, and also what are the possible solutions to that problem. Okay, so they formulate that, and they will pass these informations to data analysts. So data analyst job is more specific, yeah, more specific into the data analysis itself. Okay, it's like a subset to the data scientists actually. Okay, so basically this is the descriptions and job descriptions that the data analysts have. Okay, so usually they will do all these exploratory analysis. Okay, this exploratory analysis is something like you have graph or charts, yeah, simple histogram and things like that, for you to understand the nature of that data. Yeah, okay, maybe you want to know the frequencies. Okay, and then maybe you want to get just to get an basic information, yeah, from the data. So this data analyst will do the exploratory analysis to the data that they gain, yeah, from data engineer. Okay, and this data analysts as well, they need to come out with outcome of implementing business strategies, yeah, that can be formulated based on the results that they have. Okay. Okay, so we move to the next one. Okay, this is the competencies of data analysts. Okay, so they must be able to curate the data. Okay, to present the data, the results as well to stakeholders or to the management team. Okay, and other than that, they need to be able to to write or to write report, yeah, write report and present the information. Okay, other than that, they need to have a very strong skills or knowledge in statistics. Okay, since their job is mostly in the analysis area. Okay, they need to be able to analyze the data, to analyze the data and then to present the results of the data. Okay, so if you consider to have a career as a data analyst, okay, for your let's say for undergraduates or for certifications that you can take, you can focus on more on statistics, yeah, on statistics and mathematics, yeah, okay, to develop your skills in analytics. Okay, so let's say if you are SPM leaver or diploma students that is considering to have a career in this path as data analyst, maybe you can consider a course in statistics, mathematics, and also actuarial science. Yeah, okay. In Malaysia, I think we have universities and universities that offer these courses because we have a training program at this HRDC for data science certifications, and most of our students that come from the statistic actual science, they are from various universities. Okay, among the universities that offer this, UITM, okay, UITM Shah Alam, UITM Seremban have their specific campus for statistics, yeah, and from as well, and from few other private universities like I think TAR UC and a few other universities. Okay, so if you are more into data analyst and also data scientist, you go for these statistics courses. Yeah, for data engineer is more for IT, IT or computer science. That is specifically in a course that is specified in a database. Yeah, okay. That is the options that you can go for. Okay. Okay. So the next one is skills. Skills that is required. You need to have Python, Python in R, and also knowledge in database as well. Okay, in SQL, it's a relational database and also non-relational database, and you need to have visualizations skills as well. Okay, using these tools. Actually, you can explore if you're interested. You can explore there is like an online courses, even trial versions of these tools that you can try on your own if you're interested in this area. Okay, so okay, move to the next one. So this is the available certifications. Yeah, if you want to become an data analyst. Okay, so basically we have from Microsoft, we have from SAS. Okay, and then Coursera also. From Coursera, we have Coursera Business Analytics Specializations by universities. Yeah, okay. I believe this one is a free course. Yeah, online course. If you're interested to learn or to get an initial understanding of this area, you can go and sign on this free courses here online. Okay, we have from Data Cam as well. Certifications from vendor free is associate big data analyst and also senior big data analyst. Okay, so you can consider to look into these certifications if you're interested in data analyst field of work. Yeah, okay. Okay. So for data analysts, the pathway is similar as well to the rest. Okay, start as a data analyst or junior data analyst, then you move up as a senior, and after that principal data analyst and also specialist in the end. Yeah, okay. It take years as well. Years to develop yourself in this field. Okay. And it's not possible as well to switch field. Let's say if you've started as a data analyst, maybe in the next like couple of years you're interested to explore different field, maybe as a data engineer or as data scientist. Yeah, because your skill is transferable, you can always go for different path. Yeah, since it is still under data science, the foundations is still the same, but the job scope can be a little different. So you can always try to explore different pathways if you are in this data science field. Okay, any questions? Okay, everyone is so quiet. Okay. Okay, so basically this is the summary of the pathway under the data science field. Okay, you can either become a data scientist.
Me?
Yes.
Hello, good evening, doctor.
Yes.
I am Aina, and my background is from engineering, material engineering.
Sorry.
And right now I undergo training to get the data science with Python certificate.
Okay.
So, is it possible or how to be data scientist if I only have certificate, data scientist with Python certificates, but I'm never involved in real data analysis project, and also I'm not from computer science background? Is it possible for me to become the data scientist? And is this certificate, the data science with Python scientist certificate is good enough for me to apply the data scientist job?
Okay, okay, thank you, Aina, okay, for the questions. Actually, anyone can become or can go into this data science field, yeah, as long as you are willing to learn and to develop your skills, okay. For example, for you, Aina, you already currently taking the Python, yeah, okay, that's a good start, okay. Python is one of the programming languages that is being used in all these three field, yeah, okay. But let's say if you are more interested in to become a data scientist, you can explore more on the analytics part, yeah, on the statistics, okay. So what I can tell you is maybe the next steps that you can go is to go for the online courses, yeah, online courses either in Coursera or other different platforms that provide free courses for this. You can go for the basics data science or basic statistics, yeah. They have, because these courses they have like a complete guideline, yeah. Some part is for analytics, some parts is for machine learning, some parts is for programming, yeah. So they have a complete courses, and then by the end of that course they give you like a capstone project, yeah, for you to solve problems based on whatever that you learn, okay. So that is a good start to have a cert in Python, okay. So you can continue with these free courses first to develop your skill sets, and after that maybe you can go for a specific certifications. Maybe let's say if you want to work with a company that use Microsoft Azure or use AWS, or use a specific platform like SaaS, okay. So you can go to these specific certifications later on, okay. So that's my recommendations to you, okay. Okay, Aina? Any other questions?
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Okay, welcome. Any other questions from the rest?
Doctor,
Yeah.
out of my curiosity, is it possible for this career to work from home permanently?
Possible, okay, it's possible actually, yeah, because nowadays everything is connected online, right? As long as you have a good internet connections, it doesn't really matter where you work, okay. For data scientists, data engineers, and data analysts, basically their work is dealing with data and also analysis. This can be done on your own, yeah, on your own, even though you have a team or groups, yeah, of people that are working together. It is possible to work from home for this job, yeah, for this in this field, yeah, okay. Okay, any questions? Any other questions?
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Okay, welcome. Okay, the rest? Okay, so if you have other questions, maybe you can just ask later, okay? So basically, these are the three possible path that you can go for if you're interested in data science, because data science term actually it's quite huge, okay? So these are the things that when we break it down, these are the tasks that people perform in these data field areas, okay? They can become a data scientist, data engineers, and also data analysts, okay? Okay. So besides the technical skills that I have shared for all these three positions, need to develop soft skills as well, yeah. Okay, let's say for data scientists, data analysts, they require problem solving skills, especially for data scientists, because they are the one that determine what are the statistical methods or model that they need to develop, hypothesis that they need to develop, right, based on the business situations or business problems. So they require this problem solving, okay, and also the critical and analytical thinking, yeah. Okay, you need to have strong communications as well, because you are not working alone. Yeah, you are working in team, and you are working with other stakeholders as well. Yeah? For example, for data engineer, you are not only working with your data science team. You have to work with people from different departments. Yeah, for you for you to get the data. Yeah? The data from, maybe you need to work with engineering, or maybe you need to work with the assembly line team and things like that. So you need to have a strong communications for you to be able to communicate what you need clearly, yeah, to these different teams. Yeah, okay. And yeah, you work in a team, okay, and then you have to be proactive as well, yeah, in order for you to solve your problem, and then to get the data that you need for your analysis. Okay. Okay, so okay, the rest are okay. Common soft skills that is required, like you need to be able to collaborate with others, to be curious, okay, and to have understandings of the area or the business that you are involved with, because for data science, it can be applied in different or in many areas. Yeah, okay. So for example, in healthcare, and then in manufacturing, in transportations, online shopping and things like that. Yeah, so many areas. Okay, so once you join the industry, you join the business, the company, you need to know or have the knowledge, yeah, of that of the industries that you are in. Okay, for example, for maybe for health, yeah, what are the terms that they commonly use and things like that. Okay, so besides this, the technical skills that you have, you need to have this business knowledge as well. Okay, okay. So okay, it's 4 o'clock already. Okay, I think, yeah, so that's it. Okay, now I'm opening this session to the Q&A, and later on I will give short one questions for quiz, based on what I have mentioned before. Okay, so do we have any questions from the rest? Okay. Thank you to Aina just now for asking questions, and for the rest of you, if you have any questions, you just unmute your mic and you can start to ask, or maybe you can just type in the chat area. It's okay as well. Okay. Okay. Any questions?
Yeah. Just shoot your question if you do have any. You can unmute your mic, or you just type your question on the chat box there.
Okay. So
Okay.
tak ada questions. Okay, no questions. I think I'll just move to the quiz. Is it okay?
Yep.
Okay.
So I think we don't have any question, right, from the floor. Okay, we just straight away jump to the quiz. Correct.
Okay. So quiz is quite simple. Okay. So this is the question. Okay. Name skills required by data scientists, data engineer, and data analyst. This is like a common skills that they need. Okay. I think I have mentioned for all these three, the common skills that they need to have. Yeah. Okay. So you can just type the questions, your answers in the chat area. Okay. So you can just answer it here. Okay. Can we give them about like 2 minutes? Yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah, yep. 2 minutes. So the price is quite attractive. Yeah, Kak Dila, how much is it? The voucher, the value?
I'm not so sure. Kak Su, how much ya? Kak Su, the attaching
this one admin will send the email to winner.
Yeah. How much is the value?
20 ringgit for e-wallet per weekly winner.
Okay, yeah. So you get 20 ringgit if you become a winner for this session, yeah. Okay. I have a few answers from Aina, from Muhammad Adib. Okay. So for the rest, you can just submit your answer over here. Okay.
We give
Few
them one
minutes,
more
yeah.
minute.
Yeah.
Any more answer? Any more? You guys can continue to render your answer in the chat box while we are looking for the best answer to be the winner.
Okay.
So Dr. Zila, do you think, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The rest can share as well later on, yeah. As long as we're still in the session, you can answer your send your questions. Okay. Answer. Okay. So I have questions from Abdul Rahman. Okay, asking about whether you can develop your statistical skills, yeah, when you are already in the job. Okay. So yes, possible, and it's good to have basic understandings as well before you join. Okay, they say if you are from engineering or maybe from computer science without a statistical analysis understanding, you can go for courses, yeah, online courses or free courses, yeah, that is available to develop basic understandings in analysis. Okay, there's a lot of courses I think available from let's say Coursera, yeah, that you can go for to develop your understandings in this area. Okay. Okay. Any other things?
Is there any more answer?
Yes, in statistics in business is okay, and basic statistics like for example, the most basic one is inferential statistics, where you have like charts, histograms, and things like that. And then you can also go for like correlations, regressions, and after that machine learning. Yeah. Okay. These are the things that is the most basic in analysis. Okay. So no problem at all. Okay. Okay, Kak Dila.
Alright. I think there is no more answer submitted. Right. Okay. So Zila, do you want to share or discuss on the questions of the quiz or?
Yeah. Okay. So for this quiz, yeah, a skill that is required by the data scientist, data engineer, and also data analyst. So basically, they need to have skills in programming, okay, in R, in Python, in SQL, and also they need to have skills in data visualizations, yeah, and also in database, yeah. So that is the most basic skills that they need to have. Okay, so I think the admin, yeah, later on will evaluate your answers and we'll contact you, yeah, if you want the that voucher. Okay. Okay. Okay, Kak Dila.
Alright. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Zila. Okay. As I mentioned earlier, we will take a group photo. Okay. We will have a group photo session now. So I need all of you who participate today's session. So please turn on your camera. Look at into your camera. Give the best smile you have. Okay. We will screen share it and post it on our social media.
Okay, one more question, yeah, later on I will answer. Okay, after the photo session.
Okay, everyone ready? Okay, look at your camera. Smile. I will count 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time. Maybe this time you just give us a thumbs up. Okay. Turn on your video and then do the thumbs up. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright, thank you.
Okay, I will answer the last questions, yeah, from Muhammad Adib. Okay, how and where we can get the certificate for data science. Okay, so there are many ways to get certifications. For the free one, you can do the courses, self-paced courses, yeah, at Coursera, for example. Okay, and then for the vendor-specific courses like for example SaaS, yeah, or for IBM or even for Microsoft. Now there are so many initiatives, yeah, from the government to get especially for fresh graduates or current workers that want to reskill themselves. Okay, there are many funded programs, yeah. SHRDC also have this funded program for the fresh graduates, yeah, to get certifications. Okay, so we offer SaaS, yeah, SaaS certifications. It's a training program for 3 months. Okay, so you have to attend the training courses for 3 months. 5 days 5 days per week, yeah, it's like working, okay, for 3 months. And there's exam that you need to take. If you pass the exam, you will get the certifications. Okay, so that is certifications from SHRDC, yeah. You can go to our website or you can just email us to get to know more about this program. And besides SHRDC, other agencies have offered funded, yeah, funded is either fully funded or maybe like 70%, 80% funded program. Okay, they are like Yayasan Peneraju. Okay, they are open for Bumi Putra. I think recently they open for those that is below the age of 45. Okay, so if let's say if you're currently working and want to switch career to data science field, maybe you can consider this. Yeah, you can go to the Yayasan Yayasan Peneraju site to find more on this. Okay, they provided the certifications for data engineer, cloud engineer, for data scientists and also data analysts. Okay, other than that, MDEC has have courses as well. Yeah, I think before this they have data star program, something like that. I'm not sure whether they have it now more or I'm not so sure about that. Okay, but MDEC have this kind of program, and also now companies as well. Yeah, they do open like an apprenticeships or a protege program, yeah, where they train you, and also after the training period they will absorb you as a staff. Okay, so there's a lot of possibilities or options that you can go for. Yeah, it's just the matter of finding the information. Yeah, you can join in I think in Facebook there is a group, yeah, that is specializing in this data science. Yeah, in data science, in training and such. Okay, you can join that group. Usually the participants or the group members will share about these opportunities in this group. Okay, so that is how you can get informations about these certifications and also training program. Okay, so I think that's all from me. If there's no other questions.
Anyway, Dr. Zila, do you have anything to add before we end?
Okay, thank you so much everyone for staying for about 1 hour, a little bit more than 1 hour today. I hope the things that I've shared give some informations to you if you're interested in this area. Okay, if you have anything or any other things that you want to ask, you can just email SHRDC. Go to SHRDC website. You can just email to us. Okay, if you have anything that you want to know. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you so much. Okay, Assalamualaikum.
Okay, once again, thank you everyone for attending this session, and thank you Dr. Zila for this wonderful sharing.
So how was it, everyone? Did you enjoy and learn something new today? We hope you find the webinar beneficial and informative. Thank you for sitting through until the end of the webinar session with us. If you like what you have experienced today and want to join in from our sessions, do not forget to like and follow our social media channels. Simply search SHRDC on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter, as all of our programs are regularly updated there. We will include the links to these pages in the description box below. Feel free to connect with us today or visit our website at www.shdc.org.my. Thank you, and we hope to see you again.